Okay. Let's try this again. Properly. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Normally I never reset. I'm hilariously anti-reset. But today I just don't want to waste my time today. But yeah, I'm gonna bring so many consoles with me to ASM. My room will be overflowing with video games consoles. So I gotta bring my PS5, and then I gotta bring my PS4 in case my PS5 breaks. Then I need to bring my going mobile phone. I'll probably bring my PSP because I'm having fun with that at the moment. I might just bring my PS3 just because, you know. Sorry, Katushka. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's like, don't move. I'm terrified about bringing it. I was thinking, I'll ride my motorcycle, and because, you know, it's just me and a little bit of stuff. And I'm like, well, my PS5 would fit in my motorcycle. I'm like, I don't want to carry a PS5 on a motorcycle. I'm gonna bring the car. But yeah, I'm so scared that my PS5 is gonna break between now and then. Like you can play on PS4, but it's so much slower. Like the loads in this game, like I'm playing on PS5 and the loads are still like ugh. The loads on PS4 are so bad. So bad. I'm gonna pray real hard that they don't. And then if they do, I'm gonna find them and kick their ass. I think I don't think I'm the only PS5 game on the schedule either. I think there's one other guy with a PS5. So worst comes to worst, I can sort of beg. I can say, please, can I pretty please? Oh, this is bad. Can I pretty please borrow your so bad today. Can I pretty please borrow your PS5? But it does also mean that I get to do the thing where I'm like, do you want to play Astro? Do you want to play Astro? Do you want to play Astro? Because Astro is so much fun and such a good tech demo of the PS5. Okay, remember to play as Rosehip this mission. Don't mash through the menu, select Rosehip. Rosehip is objectively the worst tank in this game. She handles like a runaway shopping trolley, but she is the best choice for this mission. So, we're going to play the runaway shopping trolley. It is the fastest tank by far, but man, does it handle poorly. Conveniently, we just have to drive in a straight line. Yeah, I just did a quick reload. There we go. Not bad. Oh, I am so hyped for Rift Apart. I took the day. I actually have the whole week off work for Rift Apart. It's going to be non-stop Rift Apart streams. Back-to-back Rosehip PBs today. Nice. I shaved like 30 seconds off Rosehip today, casually. Just playing well. Or is this a case of I'd previously done that and not saved my sport? That might be the case. Because my like completed run and attempt counts are way higher in reality. Because I generally do one run. I get to the end and it's sitting on blue and then I close live split. And so nothing saves. But yeah, watching the PlayStation State of Play the other day got me so excited. Like I started out as a real Rift Apart doubter. And now I'm like super pro rift apart. Don't flip. Yeah, it didn't flip. We're close today. But yeah, playing as Rivet will be cool, hopefully. The weapons look good. The game looks beautiful. And it looks like there's a lot of content in there too, which is nice. Okay. I really hope not. How the hell did that do damage? How the hell did I miss? What's going on here? So yeah, fun fact for those that haven't seen this game before, you can drift the tanks. I haven't explained that at all. But when you do drifting, you do more damage. Drifting is just cool. Anyway, now we're up to the 10 minutes of back-to-back auto-scroller. Yeah, like, rack PS4 is meh. I haven't played it yet with the new 60 FPS patch, and I look forward to doing that at some point. But, yeah. The problem I have with the Ratchet games lately, like, I love Ratchet and Clank. I have since forever. Ratchet and Clank, Rack 2 was the first game I bought on the PS2, and I'm very happy for it. The problem is actually the particles. Like, I don't know about other people, but when there's, like, you know, lots of particles on the screen, I have an immensely difficult time focusing my eyes on any one part of the screen. And so, find it very... Oh, I flipped. Find it very difficult to play. Just got to repair. Like, normally that would be a 10-second time loss, except this mission doesn't matter because it's an auto-scroller. We're just gonna like shoot at them and run away because we need something to do. And it's our way of filling the time. What, having multiple minutes of auto-scroller? Oh shit. This is also the problem when you play the I'm going to just sort of chase them and shoot them game, is that it can go very wrong. These guys will kill you in about 3 shots. So when playing the 5... Why is my wife calling? I'm just going to take my wife's phone call. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Gotta love auto-scrollers. It's my son's birthday today, which is why I'm streaming during the middle of the day. I took the day off work. And she was reminding me to go and pick up Holland. So you may be asking, Ben, why are you shooting the little teddy bears that are just scattered about the scenery? So this game has 50 colors for the tanks, because you can customize the tanks. And 900 decals. Now the only way to get tank colors and decals is to shoot bocos. And there is, on most levels, 5. So you can do the maths and figure out just how long that's going to take, considering that most matches take 5 minutes. I have a lot of time in this game, and I am not even close. What the hell hit me? Oh, we are just gonna peace out of here. Pretty safe behind these rocks. Yeah, you missed it before. In what is currently the world record for this game, I just get up, walk away, and check the mail. Just walk away for a minute. I should be safe here. So yeah, so we are going to just hide behind these rocks, because if I get hit again, I will die. And if I die, then I have to redo this mission. And this is 5 minutes of swag auto-scroller. You know, it's great for marathon, because you can be like, yeah, donation time. Classically, I have taken to reading random Wikipedia articles, which we might do in the next mission. You might get a lovely Wikipedia reading. But yeah. There's one more Boko that I think I missed. I know where it is. But I'm actually really nervous now that they're gonna... do I care about my speed run, or do I care about decals? I think I care about my speedrun. I'm not going to go for it. I'm just going to instead spam the random, like, make anime girl say noise buttons. So, I'm so sorry. I'm going to render assistance. I'm going to have some water. Because it's important to, you know, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, people. And we're done. Auto-scroller number 1 is done. I mean, I really need to play a runner going mobile at some point. Like, yes, alright. Really? Did he use the same? God damn! Why did I not know these strats? How am I the last person to find out the good strats for this game? How did I get world record? Did I get world record just by having the faster console? I did, didn't I? I'm a sham. Anyway, this is another mission. Theoretically, if you bother to learn going mobile before I bother to learn going mobile, then you could have the first ever legit run on hardware. Because, like, I've played with it, but I haven't done any runs. If you want to record a run, I can bring my tripod and we can record a run. Because on the Nokia, there is zero way to get video out. I looked. Like, hardcore, like, what if I just, like, replace the screen kind of look. And it doesn't seem feasible to someone of my skills. I'm sure there are some crazy people somewhere in the world. So recording a going mobile speedrun involves setting up a tripod with like a phone or a webcam pointing at the phone and recording you physically doing it on the phone. Yeah, it's like swag-tastic speedrunning strats. So I also suspect that doing it on real hardware will be significantly slower than the emulators because of keybind. So I watched I think it was Insomniac Nintendo's run of going mobile. So you might think, oh Ben, you just got to kill this last tank and you'll beat the level. This last tank has infinite health after halfway. Like, I can take it down to half health, and then no more. But yeah, I was looking at Insomniac's run. And just the speed at which they put inputs into the game is crazy. No worries, see you around. Yeah. Oh, I got it here. But yeah, I'll show it off. Because why not? So one, she doesn't have the same weak spots as the other tanks, which, you know, lovely. I'm gonna hide behind Little Bitch Hill. I call it Little Bitch Hill because, well, there's this ever so slight rise in the level geometry right here, right? Tiny, tiny hill. I can shoot them from behind this hill, but they can't shoot me because they're always going to shoot for your center mass, and my center mass is blocked by the hill, but my turret is above the hill. So I can sit behind here for days and shoot, and not get hit. We don't do this from the start of the level just because it's fun to run around a bit more than just hide behind the hill. But yeah, so you'll see that like at the moment I do hit plus whatever, you know, 152 damage or whatever. Once we get it down to half health, just about here, yeah, hit 0 PP. So I'm getting 0 Panzer points, which is like the weird level experience name in this game. And I do no more damage to her. I physically can't damage her tank anymore. So, yeah, swag. I'm gonna refill my water because I think it's swag to walk away in the middle of speedrun. So yeah, so I'm back. So I'm working on the side. There's a game before this game that's made by Bandai as well. Only in Japanese. Yeah, I know, they're always out of stock. They're really hard to get. I just got so lucky with mine. I woke up on the day of the PlayStation pre-orders in my country. The first wave at EB Games, which is GameStop. I woke up. I was like, oh, it's pre-order day. I checked, they weren't up. I'm like, I bet they go up at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock, I just happened to log in. And they happened to have one. They'd already sold out of the disc. They sold out of the disc within 6 minutes. And they sold out of the digital in 15. But I got up. I clicked the buy button and was the only one of my friends with PS5 on launch day. I actually received my PS5 on launch day, which was pretty amazing. So yeah, anyway, I was saying, there's a game before this one that's set in the same universe. The mechanics are worse. And it was never localized. So I have been working behind the scenes to write some software to live translate the subtitles. So I can play the game on stream and you can experience it in a language that is not Japanese. There's some hilarious translation errors that my software makes. It translated girlfriend as pay boyfriend woman. So, you know, GG. But the bulk of it works pretty well. So those red circles are giant explosions. If they hit me, it's a one-shot kill. They're basically all in the same place every run, so we can just drive past them. Yeah, so it takes place... Yeah, exactly. So it's on the Vita. I've actually got it. I've been playing it. It's pretty meh. No worries, Blue. See you around. Yeah, it's on the Vita. It's only in Japanese. The gameplay is pretty meh. There isn't even a speedrun.com page for it, so I do plan on, once I beat the story, doing some speedruns and at least getting the page up. I still need to make the Discord for this game. That's on the to-do list. Not fall off the hill. Ugh. There we go. Well, I've taught my computer Japanese for you. So what happens is, you know, the text box comes up, and then about 5 seconds later, English is overlaid on the top. And if you ask me really, really nicely, I can probably overlay German instead. Or as in addition to. And so we can all enjoy the game. Which is basically just the series. So if you've watched the series, you know what happens in the game. But, you know. It's clearly like a step backwards from this game. Like, the tanks are there, and it's cool to follow the series, but, like, there's no weak spots on any of the tanks. Everything, like, it controls a bit weird. Yeah. Somehow we killed a Pershing. Go us. No worries. So today, we don't lose 20 seconds to mismenuing that in this run. Which is nice. Okay. So it's just a matter of finding some spare time, and I'll stream that probably on the weekend, and I'll throw the whole thing up on YouTube, so... Like, I'll just sit down and do the whole game in one sitting. We're on, actually, a pretty amazing pace. Like, we're almost a minute up on world record. Which, considering that there's a whole, like, 2 minutes between world record and sobs, like, it's great to see. There we go. Getting more emails. Da, 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 da. We lost some time, but not. Let's have a good Chihan. Let's go. Yeah, I feel ya. I was shocked when Dwango was within 15 seconds of me. I was like, oh god. I guess I need to do some runs. Nice and quick. I have no idea what the hell I did in my, like, gold for this, because my gold is just insane. Once again, I kind of want to reset all of my goals. Yeah, I was thinking that he must have an SSD in his PS4 because his load times were fast. I was like, these are good load times. But I was also like, well, you know, he's clearly doing things faster than me. I'm like, shit, there's minutes of time saved here. So, yeah. I dropped him a subscription on YouTube. Like, I thought, wow, this guy does some good stuff. And he took one of the domination battles today. What one was it? He took All Stars today. With a 12-minute something, which will be pretty good time. Round. Nice. Okay. Let's do this again. Yeah. Man, that is insane. Like, I have sat down, I have tried, and I just can't do it. Like, the domination battles frustrate me because it's not... If it was closer to like an IL, right, and it's like, here's a set number of battles, you know, and then we're coming up with different strategies or whatever to figure it out. Cool. But it's like, I have to sit down and just sort of hope that I get a good one. Or else. Come on, tanks. The other one go. He fucking ran away. It's not meant to do that. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, whether or not you can get world record isn't whether or not you're the most skilled. It's whether or not you got good luck on that day. And then managed to follow through, right? Like, one tiny mistake really can add up in domination battle. I wonder if the Hetzer would be faster on this one. Since the shots go through the bushes, I reckon if we knew where they spawn, you could, like, snipe a shot out. Because some of them take a half a second to get moving. I missed. There we go. Man, this is so much better. Walls are a myth. Oh, that's nice. That was a nice 15-second goal. We take those. Great. Damn it. It's again. Oh my lord. Yep. Just a quick reload. Yeah. Right? Like, I am vaguely interested in, hilariously, the all schools, right? Like doing every school in a row. Interests me for that. Because I think adding more and more and more RNG kind of makes it interesting, right? Like, you can't sit down and just grind out all schools for a good time. Like, you can still world record it because I still died. So it's easy enough to take the world record away in that, but yeah. Okay, checkpoint. Ah. There we go. Sorry. I'm pretty convinced that a sub 35 is possible. Having played today, looking at these splits, I think a 35. Like, it'd be hard. But I think a sub 35 is possible. First 35x. Woo! Cool. GG.